Hi everybody, this is Miss Fulton. I am one of the math teachers here at Jordan, so if you're not in my class, hello. Some of you guys do have me. What we're going to talk about today is we are going to talk about classifying. So later on this week, probably tomorrow, we will get to classifying with numbers. But for today, we're going to talk about just classifying things, real world examples, things on our own, not numbers yet. Tomorrow we will get to where we have numbers. So we are going to use something called a Venn diagram. So many of you guys are used to seeing a Venn diagram, and the Venn diagram you're used to seeing looks something like this. So you have two circles that are put together and they overlap in the middle. And this is the Venn diagram that a lot of you guys used to use or are used to using, where if I put something over here on this side and something over here on this side, those are the things that are different about them. And if I put something on the inside here, that is the things that are the same about them. Well, the Venn diagrams that we're going to use for our classifying of numbers and our classifying of our real world things today looks a little different. So if we look at this one, it's a little bit different. It's kind of a box inside of a box, inside of a box, and inside of a box. So what we're going to do is we are going to start with something small. And we're going to work our way out, and we're going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So in my small box, what I am going to do is I am going to put my classroom. So my classroom is room 242. So that is my classroom inside Jordan. So whenever you guys get to come in and see us, I'm in room 242. Okay? My classroom is not the same thing as being in Miss Santos's classroom or Miss Sanchez's classroom. They have their own classroom. Okay? But what my classroom does fit inside of is my classroom fits inside of Jordan. So my classroom is inside of Jordan. So inside of Jordan, I can put my classroom. My room 242 is inside of Jordan. So my classroom is still a part of this bigger thing called Jordan Middle School. But it fits my classroom. Okay? Now, we cannot say that the entire Jordan Middle School is in my classroom because it wouldn't all fit. All the students in Jordan would not fit in my classroom. But everybody that's in my classroom would be in Jordan. Okay? Now, what's a little bit bigger than Jordan? Okay, so if we think a little bit bigger than Jordan, the next thing I think of is Northside, so NISD. And NISD has all of these schools in it. Okay, so in NISD, we can say that there's Jordan. We can say that there is Evers. We can say that there's Coon. We can say that there's Warren. All of those things fit inside of NISD, but they wouldn't all fit inside of Jordan, and they wouldn't all fit inside of room 242. Okay? And now we're going to go one step further. So if I get a little bit bigger than Northside, the next thing I think of is San Antonio, which is the town we are in. So San Antonio fits everything inside of it. Northside's inside of San Antonio. Our middle school is inside of San Antonio. My classroom's inside of San Antonio. But could I fit San Antonio inside of my classroom? No, that would be crazy. Okay, so our Venn diagram kind of works its way out. So you start with something small in your first one, then we get a little bit bigger in our second layer, and a little bit bigger in our third layer, and then our last one is the biggest thing of them all. So what you guys are going to do is you guys are going to create your own Venn diagram that looks very, very similar to mine. So you're going to go to your Schoology and you're going to look for your assignment where you're going to create your own example so that we can share them with our classes.